Hello, Philomene.
It was really necessary to hear these words because the last few days I was in an enormous trauma, a very, very, very deep, terrible experience, and I see that my emotions take totally over. So I can say I know that I'm not dead, but I feel them. So they're stronger now than I want. So what to do? It's very difficult to believe not in the story.
Well, sometimes there are events which impact the body-mind in a natural way. Sometimes there is sadness when we experience certain situations or loss. Sometimes there are with compassion, sorrow. Sometimes there are some normal concerns, and they affect the body-mind. Because we're transparent to all of it. We're open naturally. There are no borders. It's a different thing from how we respond, how we feel when there is a story. Because a story is not what truly our experience is. Something that relies on the past, it relies on the mind, it relies on thought. It's not direct. Most often we don't notice, we don't discriminate between actuality and the story, the narrative. Usually the narrative has a me and a better me and a poor me, or me and him, or me and her, or me and why she's like this and she should be like that, and blah blah. That's usually the story is based on a fictitious me and a fictitious other. It's just mind. But habitually we don't notice that it's just a spin happening within oneself. Because it's juicy. There's a subtle addiction to the juice. So the Viveka, the discrimination between the experience that is based on the me story and the actuality, that discrimination requires our interest. Because in the absence of our interest, the habitual tendency to go into the story and the narrative and the emotions that arise from the narrative, anger, the blame, the whatever, there are negative emotions that go hand in hand with the false narratives. All narratives are false. Because truth is not a narrative. It's just love. It's being. It's not about me helping somebody else or somebody else doing something to me, or it's had nothing to do with that. That's all mind stuff. But the discrimination is important. It liberates you, brings you back to, it brings you out of the narrative, out of the story, to presence, to being. So you can take a deep inhalation, exhalation, come back.
Yes, I can see this, what you say now. It comes and it goes. So sometimes I can see what you say, and sometimes the emotions take totally over, and then I have to come back again, and so on and so on. So, but
Yeah, you don't want to struggle with the emotions that take over. You want to be interested in what beliefs there are behind,
yeah,
what narrative, what story there is behind. So the fact that the emotions take over, that's not the issue. That's natural. But your interest is in seeing from where, from what position you are perceiving. Are you perceiving from the position of being like a separate entity, a personal consciousness with other personal entities out there? So don't worry about the emotions. Let them be. Don't struggle with, don't try to maintain certain body-mind state. Be interested in the belief which may be behind the scene.
yes, this makes sense. Yes, I will contemplate this. Okay, thank you, Marie. Thank
Okay,
you,
okay, Philomena. Nice to see you.
thank you.